Hey guys, welcome back to Caddy Books, and in this video I want to talk about Jane Austen and three of our most interesting romance book based on my own perspective. Okay, so if that's why you're here, stick with me to the end. So let's jump right into the video. Hey guys, so there are different authors, there are different writers that you can't just overlook, especially those from history and earliest time classics. So I'm going to be talking about Jane Austen in this video and three of my favorite books that was written by her. Okay, so if you don't know who Jane Austen is a novelist, English novelist, and she's known to have written a lot of books, and most of her books shows how the society was then. It is very witty, and some of them have like a romantic undertone. In fact, I'm a big fan of romance, so I think I've read only her romance books. So in a way, she portrays love in different ways, and most of them are witty kind of love. And then when she talks about relationship in her books, you're always like, oh my god. To some people it might be slow, but to me it's perfect because I like the build-up. That's led me to do this video to share with you three of my favorite Jane Austen book. And the first on my list is Pride and Prejudice. Some people have not read the book, but I'm sure they know the movie adaptation. But if you have read the book, or if you want to read the book, I give you a guide to read it because I like the book, I like the tone, I like the build-up of Mr. Darcy. Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen is like one of our most popular work that everybody knows, and Pride and Prejudice to me is very deep. Apart from the romance, it looks at Elizabeth's lifestyle, it looks at Bennet generally, the lifestyle of England at that time, and we can see some society norms, culture in the work, from the dance culture to the party culture to the food culture to the dress culture, to mention a few. Basically, the book is about Elizabeth Bennet, Mr. Darcy, although there are still stories about the sister, to mention a few. But for Elizabeth Bennet, the book shows us how she navigates the societal expectations, misunderstanding, people misunderstood her, and apart from that, the fact that she's not the perfect beauty like her sister is one of the things that we consider in this. Okay, and then we look at how women are perceived in the work. But one of the most important part of the work, which catches everybody's attention, is her relationship with Mr. Darcy, which was to one who tells it has a lot of issue. But then I like how the storyline went. I don't want to leave spoilers for those who have not watched it or are not read it. Okay, but then the beautiful thing is that at the ending, it was perfect. Okay, so the next book I'm going to talk about is Persuasion. Okay, so Persuasion also have a movie adaptation, and I really like the movie adaptation. I also like the book version. Okay, so it's basically talking about Anna and societal expectations, the fact that she's from a rich home. She was made to not accept the love of her life due to different issues from the family. But the funny thing is, she didn't end up with anybody, okay, apart from her love. That's what Anna Elliot's life is about. Okay, so now she's single, her sister is married, she has to go and take care of her sister because her sister claims that she's ill. And the funny thing is, the love of her life, which she rejected years ago, has come back. So now he's known for his adventures. So basically, Persuasion is about Anna Elliot, how she let her love go, and how she have to see the person she was in love with fall in love with another person, or seems to fall in love with another person, and it's also a second attempt for her to fall in love with the same person and for the person to accept her back. Okay, so it's an interesting read. The third novel that I think you should check out by Jane Austen is Sense and Sensibility. It's a very interesting novel about two sisters. The two sisters' name is Eleanor and Mariana Dashwood. Basically, it just shows their two different personalities, how they fall in love, how they went through outbreak, to mention a few. Okay, so these are three romantic, interesting Jane Austen novels that I think you should check out. Basically, these novels cover the idea of marriage, of love, of relationship, of status, of womanhood, to mention a few, of societal arrangement, societal settings, to mention a few. So thank you for watching this video. Do remember to like, to share, to subscribe, to notification button. I'll see you amazing people in my next video. Bye guys.